Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Monday to you all, or if you're watching this at any other point in the week, hopefully you're having a great day nonetheless. Right, nonetheless, yes, that's the right word. There we go. We have brand new music to check out. It is unfortunately 9:05 at night now because I had schedules today that went on for a lot longer than they were supposed to. But that's besides the point. I am back. I have time to get through a couple of MVs. And that's what we are going to do today because ZEROBASEONE are back with their brand new era. Of course, we checked out the pre-release, I believe, titled Sweat when that dropped. And now they're back with a brand new title track, with a brand new mini album. I believe it's called, what, You Had Me at Hello? Yes, the You Had Me at Hello album is out. I will be doing an album listing for it tomorrow. Tonight, I just do not have the time to go through a mini album tonight. And it also allows for the color-coded lyric video creators to make color-coded lyric videos for the B-sides. So, because I want to take this era to actually learn names to faces, and I would like the help of color-coded lyric videos to understand that part. So, please bear with me. Please be patient with me. Album listen for the B-sides will be out tomorrow, or if you're watching this in the future, it'll already be out. So please be patient with me, but in the meantime, let's check out the title track, shall we? Here we go! Feel the pop. Now, with Sweat being they titled it like a summer special single / pre-release, right? Now that it is, well, for lack of a better way to say it, the middle of May now, and we are starting to teeter into the summer release season. If we get an entire album of just bright ZEROBASEONE music, I am not going to complain one bit. It is that time of year, and I love a good bright pop song, so I'm very much excited for it. I haven't seen any teasers for it. I haven't heard any spoilers for it, generally because I avoid them like they're the plague, because I don't want to spoil myself before the big reveal, so to speak. And I like to think I'm a little bit better with names since the pre-release. I'm gonna try my best. If I get names wrong, I can only apologize. Hopefully the album listen tomorrow will fix that. But, you know what? Enough waffling for me. Let's get started. Here we go. That's very loud. Ye and haw. Okay. Ricky in the red hair looks good. Aloha. Oh? Oh, it's feeling bright. Hold on a second. Whoa.
Count 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 0. 생각은 놓고, baby, come on. 이대로 즐겨, baby, just right. 이 순간에 right with me.
Oh, get saucy with it in the pre-chorus. What is happening?
심장이 터질 듯이 pop, 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 going crazy.
Whoa! Oh, it's quick. I didn't expect it to get even bigger at the end there. Hold on a second. For as bass heavy as this song is, it's actually quite a light song. Which is a really interesting dynamic that's going on here.
I got it. 그 순간 너의 그 질관을 열어봐. Feel it, 선명하게. Feel it, 느껴도 돼.
I'm trying to think back to old ZEROBASEONE songs. Have we had I'm sure we've had a bona fide rap verse like this. Why is this one sticking out to me though? That setup in the pre-chorus into this chorus is so smartly done. We'll talk about it at the end here, but and this secondary release for the post-chorus definitely makes this song the bright like banger that it's supposed to be. Whoa, switch it up for the bridge too? Oh, get melodic at the end there. Keep the stacking vocals one time. Oh, what a good release. Oh, and a bona fide finish at the end too. It is cutesy, and it is bright, and it is light and slightly summery. No complaints from me whatsoever. Musically, I think it might be the most interesting title track that they've done for me. It's got a lot of things that I like, little details that I really like, and I think make the overall final product just work for me. Do I put it... I'm trying to think, like, off of first listen right now, where would I put it in terms of ZB1 title tracks? Because I really like In Bloom. Crush is a song that I just did not get a lot of mileage out of. I don't know why. Maybe it was the time of year that they released it, but... And then maybe I just have to go back and listen to Crush a little bit more. But Feel the Pop on first listen, I think, is the title track that's resonating with me the most. But I don't know if it's going to dethrone In Bloom for me quite yet. But that could be a question for a later date. Let's talk about the song in detail, shall we? Because that's what you sign up for over here. I don't know why they have the cello intro here. I'm not going to complain though. It's very classy. As a string player myself, I mean, I play violin, but... And then they switch it into... Like, you immediately know, this is gonna be cutesy. There's no hiding this whatsoever. It is gonna be cutesy, and they tell you it's going to be a cutesy. I mean, if you didn't pick up on it visually through the MV, you know this is going to be a cutesy song when you listen to it. I love the fact that they're like shamelessly going in that direction. And yet, having listened to it once now, it's not like overly bubblegum pop, like sugar overload sweet pop songs. It's a well-controlled sweet brightness to it that I highly approve of.
We never stop. 한 번뿐이 지금을 pop, one and only.
The kind of twinkling synths is a really interesting choice. I kind of like it. It definitely... Excuse me a second. It definitely adds into the cutesiness of it. But what makes it work for me, I think, is the fact that it's so isolated that is like the main sound in the instrumental, right? Because it's kind of the only one there. And it's got such a sharp texture to it. Like, you can hear the kind of metallicness in it, kind of like it's being played on an actual set of xylophones, even though that's definitely a digital sound. I don't know, something about just like the texture of that sound and the clickety-clacketiness of it works for me. It makes it kind of pierce a little bit more than had it been just like a normal rubbery synthesizer, I guess we'll call it that for now, but and now that we've got that bass and the beat kicking in, it now sounds like string instruments. It doesn't have the metallic sharpness to it from the introduction, and yet it's still got that bite Like, it's not meant to be like an elongated sound. It's meant to have a nice, sharp kind of hit to them, right? And they're still in that quick succession, so it feels like rolling footsteps in a way. Really interesting touch. I feel like that's an instrumental that would be at home for like when you think of Nutcracker, you know, Christmas time. It wouldn't be the first sound that comes to mind for summer. Matthew, I'm gonna point you out again, but your smoothness in the vocals is kind of ridiculous. I love it. It's such a subtle vibrato. It's so quick, but it's so nice to listen to. That vocal stack, it's such a simple, it's octaves, right? Yeah, it's an octave, so it's the same note, just in the different part of the scale. It's such a simple vocal harmony, but it's so effective. I love the texture that it creates, because you have the kind of like raspy roughness in the bottom end, and that kind of free-floating twinkly bit in the higher vocal part. You stack them on top of each other, and it creates this gorgeous texture. And then this chorus release, it's like they kind of drip feed it to you in stages, but because it transitions immediately after the end of the pre-chorus, I mean, technically the chorus starts in the pre-chorus, because it has the da 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 da. So it kind of bleeds over into the section beforehand. But even with that, the way they delay the actual full release until a few beats later, I think is really cool. Sometimes if it's done in a way that maybe isn't to my liking or isn't to my taste, I want it to come right away. But the fact that they do lead it in a little bit early really helps in making this drop work. And then this is Tere in main vocal part here, right? To start off with the lower voice. I do like that in this chorus. So you end with pretty high vocals in the post-chorus or in the pre-chorus, and then once you get to the chorus, you go for not treble-heavy voices right away, which I think really kind of creates that separation between the pre-chorus and the chorus, because there really isn't any musically, but by creating it vocally, it separates the two phrases together, or apart, sorry. And then take it up a gear again. Octave stacks. Go put those arms away, sir. But anyways, and then this post-chorus, it goes even brighter, right? But they're still using, like, interchanging treble-heavy voices and not treble-heavy voices. They're kind of going back and forth. And so you have the la-da-da-da with the treble-heavy, and then the da-da-da-da-da-da with the not-so-treble-heavy vocals. And it's that separation. Again, little details like this make the listening experience for me just spectacularo. This is, yeah, I think I can confidently say this musically is my favorite title track that ZB1 have done, because it's so intricate. There's so many little details that go into it that just really does it for me. I don't know where it's going to rank come the end of the year in terms of like favorite title tracks or just favorite ZB1 tracks that they've done, but it's got a pretty good chance. Like, Field of Pop is, it's not like the most revolutionary song in the world, but it doesn't need to be. The groove is nice. The songwriting is terrifically done. The interchanging of the vocals is really well executed. They all sound, and they all sound great. They're all paired off in really good vocal combinations amongst their own fellow members. And the production, no qualms about it whatsoever. It's a nice long song too, and yeah, I can't complain about it whatsoever. And I've said this many a times this year, and I will continue to say it. If this is how good the title track is, how good are the B-sides going to be? Only one way to find out. Again, I will be getting to that tomorrow, probably in the afternoon before the 6 p.m. block of music drops, because Well, I gotta go and upload these, and by the time I'm done with that, it's gonna be 10 p.m. and I'm tired. I've been on campus all day, so I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world. Whether it be, checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness to may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know there will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.